It's been pure dominance by the defending champions, Arellano University, here in game number 1 of the finals. Much of the same, Eliza and Rex, as we take a look at the highlights here in set number 2. Talagang nauuna pa rin sina Anes Guerra, Barbie Marzan, Jovi Prado, and Regina Rocha. Paras had her moments, had some opportunities to get a couple of points in, pero masyado talagang maraming sandata ang Arellano kumpara sa SBU dito sa laban na to. And we're looking at the faces of the players, Eliza, and it's a world of difference. A lot of smiles on the Arellano side, pero sa San Beda side, mga worried looks ang nakikita natin.
Definitely, kasi sa first game nila sa finals na ganito yung nangyayari. Very frustrated ka na and hindi mo na rin talaga alam yung gagawin na. And we hope na makuha nila yung drive nila para kung bakit sila andito sa game na to. And definitely, pinaghirapan talaga ng San Beda para makaabot dito. And alam natin na may mas mabibigay pa sila in today's game.
At Rex, napansin mo nung set number 1, masyadong maraming errors yung kinomit ng San Beda. They had 9 errors, but now San Beda's got 11. So mas dumami pa, mas lumala pa yung mga pagkakamali ng Lady Red Spikers dito sa laban na to.
Main problem talaga ng San Beda right now is yung unforced errors nila. It's been a nightmare for them. And they need to show more confidence kasi Arellano, yung parang they're saying na we can do this again, we can win the championship again. They're the more confident team right now. And what San Beda needs to do is just to listen to their coach na isugal niya na lahat. All out na.
Viray. Well, she's got to really turn it up a notch here in set number 3 if the Lady Red Spikers want any chance of getting back in this series. So once again, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok ngayon. Anton Rojas together with Eliza Valdez and Rex Intal. We hope you're enjoying our coverage here on SNA. We also have Siege Tantenko and Roxanne Montealegre reporting for Arellano and San Beda respectively. Verutiao with a service ace, and Arellano continues to roll here in game 1.
Speaking of Verutiao, 17 points na siya. 2 sets pa lang, and Cuevas from San Beda has 20 points. Grabe talaga yung conversion ng points ng middle hitter ng Arellano.
Verutiao tossing it up to Ebuen. And here comes Ella Viray.
Doon natin makikita sa excellence, sa percentage nila kung ano ba, kung napapalo ba or napapatay ng mga spikers nila yung set nila. And nakikita natin na mas mataas pa yung set ng San Beda compared to Arellano.
So that's the matchup between the setters, Cuevas and Verutiao. And right now, Arellano University looking much better.
Serving Ella Viray.
See Ella Viray. Sharp serve by Ella. Ebuen, the rookie of the year, gets that one.
Regina Rocha serving.
Rocha now. 3 serving 2. Let's go back to Siege Tantenko for this report. Siege?
Yes, Anton. And Eliza, yung nabanggit mo kanina na team effort ng Arellano, alam mo, yan mismo ang pinagmamalaki ni Coach Obed Javier. Sabi niya, ang naging susi ng kanilang tagumpay last year sa kanilang championship, hindi sila nakasandal sa isang player. And yan din ang pinanghahawakan nila sa labang ito. Kwento niya, hindi lang sa court ito, kundi pati sa off-court chemistry nila ito may kita. Hindi lang si Anes Guerra na team captain ang tumatayong leader ng team, kundi pati na rin si Jovi Prado at si Regina Rocha tumutulong para pataasin ang moral ng kompanan. Kwento naman ni Arocha before the game, nag-team dinner sila, sabay-sabay nagsimba kagabi, and before this game, meron pa silang team bonding. Kaya naman kitang-kita natin, buhay na buhay ang chemistry na yun ngayon. Back to you, Anton.
Thank you very much, Siege. At buhay na buhay ang chance ng Arellano University na ma-sweep ang SBU dito sa bakbakan na to. And we really see the disparity in terms of the height of the players. Kaya nahihirapan talaga makalusot sina Viray. Company. Banggaan doon, Ebuen and Verutiao, pero nakarecover ang Arellano. Espiritu. San Beda taking a 1-point lead here. Let's get more from their side and hear from Roxanne Montealegre.
Anton, aminado si Coach Mesho Gavino na napaka-importante talaga para sa isang team na makuha ang first set in any finals game. Sabi niya na wala ng kumpiyansa ang Lady Red Spikers at momentum dahil dito. Pero sabi niya kung importante daw ang first set, mas importante na makabawi sila sa set na ito at ang biggest motivation is team niya for them to continue making history for San Beda University. At dagdag pa niya dito, 3 things ang kailangan na baunin nila for this set. Number 1, to out-hustle. Number 2, to outsmart. And number 3, to outplay a champion team. That is the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Anton?
So, based on Rox's report, guys, ano na ba yung nagagawa ng San Beda dito sa 3 keys to victory ni Coach Mesho? Have they outplayed, out-hustled, or outsmarted Arellano?
Right now sa third set, I can say na mas aggressive sila ngayon na parang wala na eh. Kailangan mo na talaga ilabas lahat and it's just a good sign kasi makikita mo na lumalaban na talaga sila kasi everyone's converting, yung middles, yung opposites, and yung movement.
Alright, balikan natin ang mga nag-tweet from Kisla. Go San Beda, go Ate Ces Rakin, and Team Go for the gold, and saying hi to you guys.
Service spin on.
And dito sa San Beda University, si Rakraken has 8 points already while Viray has 5 points. And sa Arellano University, Arocha with 5 and Marzano with 5 also.
At San Beda University looking good right now in set number 3. They lead Arellano 8-4. Alright, let's go back to our tweets here from ABS-CBN. Yung kahit hindi mo siya nakikita, alam na alam mo na siya yung nagsasalita. Ang sosyal.
Social.
Sorry, sosyal.
Ganun kasi talaga siguro yung boses ko. Very... Mag-concert pala ako, guys. Thank you. Ayan, hashtag NCAA Season 93. Keep on tweeting, guys.
Wow, trending at the #1 spot nationwide. Hashtag NCAA Season 93. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga aktibong subscribers na nanonood ngayon ng game #1 ng NCAA Season 93 Women's Volleyball Finals. And it's also very historic dahil kanina ang Arellano University won against Perpetual in a classic 5-set match, and Arellano is actually looking for their first ever championship in the men's division.
Napakaganda ng laban nila kanina. Kaya kailangan nating abangan ang game 2 nila.
Siguro kaya inspired din ng Arellano Lady Chiefs na manalo. Kasi nanalo sa 5-setter thriller ang kanilang men's team.
And since you mentioned it, Rex, I'm sure you and Eliza, your respective teams motivated each other also to attain your own success in your respective divisions nung kayo naglalaro pa sa Ateneo.
Alam mo, Anton, masasabi ko lang, siguro po, mas matagal pa kami nakikita-kita kaysa sa parents namin.
Tama yan.
During the morning, 3 hours of training. In the afternoon, we have 3 hours of training also. And we really get inspired by each other. Kasi syempre, kanino ka na lang, hindi ka ng inspirasyon, kundi sa mga kapwa-atleta mo din talaga.
Walang reiterate na kami mga 5:30 AM na ako umalis ng bahay. Umuwi ako mga 10 PM na. So weekends na lang talaga kami nakikita ng parents or family namin.
And those are just some of the sacrifices that Eliza and Rex and the rest of our student athletes have to go through to attain greatness, as we see Mr. Paulino Caico from Arellano University. So I want to ask you guys, now that you're playing in commercial leagues and doing other things as well, what's next for you guys as we continue to check out this game? I'll start with you, Rex. Ano ba ang next sa'yo ngayon? Where are you playing and what are you focusing on aside from volleyball?
To be honest, siguro 10 years ago, never in my wildest dreams malalaman ko na magiging volleyball player ako. But I fell in love with the sport. Now that I graduated, I'm gonna continue playing in commercial leagues and PVL, syempre. And I'm gonna continue traveling kasi I've been traveling lately kasi I was deprived ng college kasi mismo summer.
Anton, yun yung social.
No, mismo ng summer kasi twice a day training, so bihira ka na talaga makaka-travel.
What about you, Eliza? What is next and what's the latest?
Tomorrow I'll be in Singapore with Iya, Ate Myla also, and then our Filipino community there. And also, syempre, mapapadalas din ang panonood natin ng UAB. Syempre, you can't really separate yourself sa ganitong mga games. So, sana, and the Rex, sana po imbitahan niyo ulit kami ni Rex sa susunod na coverage.
Well, we're very thankful to have you guys, Eliza and Rex. And I'm sure everybody is happy right now na napapakinggan kayo after watching you guys for all those years, as we see the connection between the setter and middle blocker continue to be utilized, as we see Mr. Peter Caico from Arellano University, Management Committee representative. So, I want to ask you, Rex, since Eliza ang unang nakapag-champion para sa Ateneo, how did that affect the men's team when the women's team won the very first championship?
Siyempre, we were super inspired because every day sabay kami nagka-training. They're on the other side of the gym lang. And nakikita namin sila how happy they were, kung yung heart strong nila. And yun, dinala din namin yun kasi yes, we were very inspired to also win championship for the Ateneo community.
It's at the tip of my tongue kasi 'di ba kung kina Eliza, it's heart strong. Meron din si Coach Oliver. What was it? Faith,
trust, and courage.
Yon, faith, trust, and courage.
Na-miss ko tuloy si Coach Oliver.
Coach Jude Roque, team manager of the San Beda basketball team, also in attendance. Faith, trust, and courage. So, lahat naman ng mga kumpunan, they have their own mantra, they have their own formula for success. And Arellano University, they've been very successful under Coach Obed Javier. This is their 4th time in the finals in the past 5 years, and they're gunning for a 3rd championship.
Pero Anton, ito ata ang biggest ng San Beda University sa Arellano. And I think they're really focused na to get this 3rd set.
Maybe this is what they need. They just need to get 1 set win and realize that they can compete with the very best here in the finals. At the smiles are back for San Beda. We haven't seen this since the 1st set.
Mabawasan lang talaga yung unforced errors nila, mabubuhayan talaga tong San Beda team.
Ngayon naman, tumawag si Coach Obed ng timeout. Pakinggan natin to.
Anong ginagawa natin? Pinabayaan na natin yung kalaban na siya na mag-control eh. Simpleng bola na yung nangyayari. Regine, wala ka naman block. Bakit kailangan mong pang-iliit? Itidiretso mo na lang dito. Huwag nyo sayangin yung 2 set na ginawa nyo, ipinagpaguran nyo, tapos ganito lang mangyayari sa 3rd set. Maliit yung bracket, di ba? Maliit yung bracket mo rito. Bakit pinagsisiksikan mo pa yung bola mo rito? Maliit ito, bakit hindi mo siya gamitin? Mag-down the line ka, gamitin mo, magpa-touchball ka. Hindi mo kailangan i-cross na i-cross. Gamitin mo yung block.
Go, 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 go! Stop, stop! Sige na! 1, 2, 3!
Klaradong-klarado. Hindi masaya si Coach Obed Javier sa pinapakita ng kanyang koponan sa puntong ito. Sayang naman kasi yung ginawa nilang trabaho sa first 2 sets.
Siguro nakita niya na nagre-relax na yung team niya. Dahil sa, which is very common, Kasi usually kapag sets na lamang ka, lalo na malayo pa yung lead mo, you tend to relax, and yun yung mali na nangyari. You have to start strong and finish strong also.
And speaking of strong, yes.
Kaya siguro ganun din yung boses ni Coach Obet to really wake up his girls also. Kasi third set na, pero parang ngayon pa sila bumababa talaga ang laro. So, ganun lang, pampagising lang yung mga sigaw-sigaw ng mga coaches na ganyan.
At habang pababa ang laro ng Arellano, paangat naman ang laro ni Isa Viray. And Isa Viray gets another point for San Beda University, and all of a sudden, they are on top 16-10 here in set number 3. Inyo pong napapanood ang paglipad ni Isa Viray dito sa set number 3 ng Game 1 ng NCAA Season 93 Women's Volleyball Finals. And San Beda in a good position to take a set away from Arellano University at this point. Rex, ano ang nagbago at nabuhay ang San Beda University dito sa laban na to?
Like what I've said before, nabukasan ng forced errors nila, and nabuhayan lang talaga sila. They look more confident now. They look like more of a team now kasi nag-uusap-usap na sila. The smiles are back, and dito na yung communication.
Because in the first 2 sets, they were averaging 10 errors. Now it's a different story.
And when you communicate talaga, makikita mo na nagkakaroon ng magandang play at nagde-deliver talaga. Nako-convert nila ito sa isang magandang.
Ito na ang pinakamalaking lamang ng San Beda dito sa laban na to. 17-10. Isa Viray. Sayang.
This one for Arellano.
That would have been a really huge momentum boost for the San Beda Lady Red Spike.
Ramirez for the serve.
Inulang lang. You're right about that because the momentum was clearly on the side of San Beda University. Ebuen. They get the ball in the air. Here's Rakin. Marzan. And Paras was able to get one. Wow.
San Beda up by 7 points. 18-11.
If you don't have the height, you must have the timing. And Paras was able to get one against the much taller Marzan. Ebuen. Paras had to step on the brakes. Ramirez,
Double for Arellano.
Nabuhayan din Anton and Dex ang mga taga-cheer ng San Beda University. This is San Juan Arena.
Arellano, they just look like an entirely different team here in set number 3. Showing some vulnerability. Viray. Wow, she got check ball right there. A big hug from Cheska.
11 in favor of San Beda.
Alam mo, ginagawa ni Viray ngayon, no, hindi niya na masyadong iniiwasan yung mga blockers. Pinapalo niya sa ibabaw. Kahit ganun siya kaliit, pero mataas talaga siyang tumalon. Kung nasa ibabaw siya ng blocker, and lumatama sa block, mas nahihirapang pensahan ng Arellano University.
Ikaw personally, Eliza, when you're faced off against taller blockers, what do you target most of the time?
Anton? Actually, pag nag-spike din talaga ako, when I jump, I always look at yung kamay ng mga blockers.
Okay.
First option mo is to really hit it sa side talaga, sa walang kamay ng mga blockers. Pero if wala ka ng option, the set is too close or masyadong wala ka sa timing, wala kang choice kundi tinatawag sa volleyball na pasagin mo yung block. So ito yung ngayon yung ginagawa ni Viray, pero hindi niya na kailangan pasagin ang block kasi nasa ibabaw talaga siya ng mga blockers kung pumalo. Ganun siya kataas naman ang Rex.
Reminds me of CC Rondina.
They both have that elevation. The fearlessness also. Donato. Here's Viray again. And that's what Alyssa and Rex were explaining just a while ago.
This second set, Anton and Rex, nakita natin nagbagong floor defense ng San Beda at nakukonvert nila lahat ng nasa set-up na play into points. Kaya naman, ganito nakalaki ang lamang ng San Beda against Arellano University.
Pero Tiao, tossing it up. And Prado gets it off the block.
Substitution, Arellano.
Isa pa yung pwede mong gawin pag nakita mo na yung mga blockers and no way na yung bola para mapalusot mo, ipapa-check out mo rin talaga. Gagamitin mo yung kamay ng mga blockers. Get the point.
At yun madalas ang ginagawa ni Jovi Prado. Isa Viray. Wow, she has been absolutely amazing here in set number 3.
Mabalik lang ako kay Prado at Ton and Rex. Definitely, ganun yung nagagawa niya kasi binabantayan talaga siya ng mga blockers ng San Beda. Kaya wala siyang, ang mga choices niya is to check it out or syempre i-drop or paluin talaga ng malakas over the blockers.
Prado looking very concerned right now because her team can't get their game going. Ebuen. Wow. Now it's Ella Viray. Isa Viray with a hit from the back row. Prado goes down the line. Uh-oh.
Although they didn't get that one, makikita mo talaga yung improvement nga ng floor defense nila. And not only that, also pati yung body language nila, it's tulong nagbaliktad. Parang we're seeing more of the Arellano squad in the first 2 sets in San Beda.
Isa just looked up at the score. 3 puntos na lang ang kailangan nila para makuha ang set na ito. Make that 2 more points. San Beda is sensing a set number 3 victory.
Parang wala tayong nakitang set na dikit
It's been a seesaw battle. If San Beda is able to pull this one out, you're right about that, Rex. It's either one or the other. That could be a preview of things to come. As we see, Ella Viray gets San Beda University to set point.
Substitution, San Beda. 10 out, Tanagan in.
Ngayon naman si Coach Mesho
Advantage.
gagamit ng bagong player dito, Tanagan, coming on for SBU. That one sails out, and San Beda University takes a set from the defending champions.
Goes to San Beda.
Wow!
25-15. Stand by, please.
Hindi pa tapos to. Arellano University unable to get their game going in set number 3. And the Lady Red Spikers capitalizing, and that is why we will go to a set number 4 here in game number 1 of the NCAA Season 93 Women's Volleyball Finals.